So that's the thing about popcorn in the cornfield is, no, I'm just kidding. Welcome to a Dead Trailer Reacts. I got Danny here with me. We're doing Clown in a Cornfield, the teaser trailer. Danny, do you know anything about Clown in a Cornfield?
No. Coincidentally, I'm the one that got us kind of started on this little endeavor, and you probably know way more about it than I do. All I know is that I saw a picture. Remember, folks, if you have been paying attention to what Slashers Paradise has been saying and putting out there, I am starting a new thing this year where if I watch a trailer, it's going to be for a moment like this. I'm not going to watch it ever again after that until I'm in the theater watching the movie. So normally when something like this would come across my desk or phone or whatever, and I'll see all the buzzwords, it's like, you know, new horror movie and maybe a new slasher is on the prowl. Boom, I'm gonna watch it. But I didn't. I sent Lance a Instagram post by, I believe, Bloody Disgusting, and we were just, let's rock and roll. We have to have a trailer react. And, you know, full transparency, trailer reacts in the past have been authentic for sure, but this one is 100% a honest trailer reaction for me. This is the first time I'm going to see pretty much anything for this movie. So to answer your question in the most long-winded way, no, I really don't have any context whatsoever.
Thank you, Danny, as always. I actually did read the book 1 and 2. There's a third one that I believe just came out. So it's a trilogy in the book world. I just got glasses, so now I can read. But at the time, I was having a real big issue. So I actually listened to it, the audiobook, and it's phenomenal. Jesse Valinsky is the narrator, and she's fantastic. It's a really cool slasher book. I was really curious, how do you write a slasher book? Because I was getting back into writing, and I was like, all right, like what are the beats? How do you do it in writing? And it's a really fun book. I haven't seen the trailer yet. I was excited about it. I knew it was happening. Adam Cesare, say, help me.
I think Cesare. We'll go with that. Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like Caesar with an E at the end.
It's his first book, and won an award, like the Stephen King Award for horror. It's a really interesting book. There's some twists and turns. I'm really curious to see how certain things are portrayed in the movie itself. Those twists and turns. But if you're ready, you want to get down on it and check it out?
I think we should get down on it. Get down on it. Yes, that's the answer.
All right, here we go. Shudder.
It's time to sweeten the day with the marvel of Bay Pen Bran corn syrup.
Kevin Durant, that's my guy.
That's right. A little drop of Bay Pen makes everything better. Just take it from Frendo.
Hey, check it out, it's Frendo.
Yes.
Oh, everyone's favorite clown.
Yes.
Oh my
Now,
God!
Tell me, folks, are you a friend of Frendo?
Ooh,
I know I am.
Hey, there we go. Chainsaw, running with a chainsaw.
Old school horror.
We're gonna die.
Yes.
Dude.
And remember, kids,
never fuck with Frendo.
Dude,
I feel like that's gonna be on a T-shirt somewhere.
Never fuck with Frendo.
Okay.
Did you hear the? Okay, did you hear? Okay, all right, let's just get into it.
Holy moly! Okay, listen, I don't know how many boxes I actually have that actually need to be checked. I've said this. I've used that as an analogy. It's like, it checks all the boxes. It checks all the boxes. This trailer is so simple. Of course it's predictable. Of course it's like things you've seen before. But okay, we have an iconic look already in the clown. He has a name. They're trying to, somebody's been listening to the Slashers Paradise podcast, and they have definitely heard about what makes a iconic character that can stay, stand the test of time. Yeah. I love the name Frendo. I love everything about how the little town and the parade and all that set up. It's perfect. It's got some Thanksgiving vibes and such. Is he always in the cornfield? Is that the only time you're in danger? It's like that thing. It's like, hey, there's a killer loose where? Camp Crystal Lake. Great, let's just not go there. And wow, now it's it's less frightening. But used multiple weapons. So Frendo is a bit of a hunter-o. He's got a bit of an arsenal. That's it. Damn it.
Arsenal.
Frendo has a bit of an arsenal. Damn it. That's it right there. Anyway,
right.
I love it. I mean, for the other things, right? Those buzzwords. There's always those words. It's like from the director of Tucker and Dale versus Evil. One of my favorite horror comedies to date. Mm-hmm. So
yeah,
I'm definitely in.
Yeah, I definitely dig it. Obviously, I kind of already know the story, where it goes, and all that kind of stuff. So, it just looks like a good movie. Like it's exactly what I had in my head listening to the book, the narration of the book. So I'm excited for it. There are a few main characters that I don't see in the trailer, so and they're some of the main characters that I'm very curious to see what they do with them in a film. Because reading it is a totally different ball game than portraying it on film and the quick beats and all that kind of stuff. One thing I have to say, I just loved it because I have the headphones in, and if you're watching the trailer for the first time, put your headphones on. That final scene where it's the three girls and they're covering the mouth. You can hear a chainsaw cutting really quietly, and I love that so much. You know me, like I love the little tiny nuances, the little things you can barely hear. I can't wait to be in the theater and that moment to have. That was such a great moment. I don't quite remember that from the book exactly. There's going to be obviously little things, but I'm excited for it. That's really fun. How do you feel about the look?
I think it was a little fast for me, right? So I didn't know if it was a mask or if it was makeup, or prosthetics. But it looked like a mask. So I'm not going to watch it again, though. Like I want to stick. I want to stick to my guns. I will say I hope they have more ready. Like I hope they have more cool bits, like the way that trailer ended, because that is it says so much. It says how playful, because it's a freaking clown. Okay, it's Frendo the clown. He should be clownish. He should be having fun. So the fact is that they're in the cornfield. And they're covering each other's mouths because they are breathing hard, which oh my God, I am so glad that somebody did something like that, because how many times when you're watching a movie and someone's hiding in the closet and they're like, don't hide then. Get the hell out of there. You might as well just scream.
Yeah, and the harder you try not to breathe, the harder or the louder it becomes.
Yeah,
you
just hyperventilate yourself. Yeah,
it's truly terrifying. It's cool. The cornfield setting is really cool. The clown kind of mixed in there, and it's a full clown, like full get up. It's not like a dude wearing a clown mask like in survival gear. It's a full clown look. It's not quite. The mask itself is not quite what I had in my head from what the book was, but I'm in. I don't care. It's terrifying, so that's all that really matters, truly.
Yeah, pepper in Kevin Durand, who is not Kevin Durant. He is Proximo Caesar in the latest Planet of the Apes, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. But not only that, anytime you have, from the way I interpreted that last part of the trailer, the final line, "Don't fuck with Frendo," is almost like a Crazy Ralph sort of situation. You're all doomed. Give me that person in the movie all the time. The one that, like, the harbinger of death, the person that knows what's going on, the town legend. Give it to me all the time.
Yeah, and another thing that we've talked about in settings and horror films is the town has its own personality, right? Those are always the best horror films. It seems like when we do our reviews on Slashers Paradise, when you set up the town and the town's people, the whole movie feels more alive. And at least from the trailer, it looks like they really set up all the people, and the setting itself it looks really awesome. Small town, and we've kind of talked about that before. This is smaller than what we've come from, honestly, I think. It can feel very confining and small and terrifying, especially at night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm down for the setting. I'm really happy with that teaser. As a fan of the books and all that kind of stuff, throwing that out the window, just of the trailer itself so far, I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see it in the theater. It comes out May 9th, and it's made by Shudder, so I'm curious how quickly it'll be streaming. That always makes me a little nervous these days, like funding wise and all that kind of stuff, but we got a really good cast, which I'm really curious to see how they play out. Like, honestly, some of the cast looks exactly how I pictured them from listening to the book, so I'm really, really excited about that.
Well, hopefully around May 9th, you and I will find each other going to the movie theater and revisit that fun time that we had. But I hopefully will be able to enjoy it in the theater as well. And I'm going to try and pencil that in and make it a date. So
Let's make it a date, Danny. Let's go.
Yay. Yes.
All right. That's Danny, and I'm Lance for Dead Trailer Reacts. We will see you at the movies.
Don't fuck with Frendo.